Let's go back now to Ukraine and the capital, Kyiv, which came under attack again yesterday. Christina Katrakis is an ambassador with the Foundation for United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. She has been living in Ukraine since the outset of the invasion and lives very close to the building that was targeted today. Christina joins us now. Good to see you, Christina, and good to see that you're safe. How close were you to this blast?
Well, as you can see, this is the building where you see the cranes and the scaffolding rescue work going on right now. And I live about a block from here. So this morning, around 7 o'clock in the morning, we were woken up by the blasts, 2 huge explosions. Then the drone was flying right next to our house. So it's very loud. We heard it in the bedroom. That's how loud the engine of the drone was. And then another blast and the shooting, the shooting at the drones. Since they're very treacherous, these are Iranian drones, that they fly really low, so it's hard to detect them and hard to put them down. And I do believe that not enough has been done to actually combat and target the Iranian drones, not enough by NATO, not enough by Europe or US. So I do hope that this aid will come and that they will actually address this issue. My son is 7 years old. Both my son and I are American citizens, and we willingly remain here in Ukraine in order to help and to continue on helping. We are the only representatives, foreign representatives from the Foundation for United Nations SDG who stayed in the country and are running the humanitarian crisis aid mission here, helping people in need. Right now, you see the site of the explosion where 4 people died. 1 woman was 6 months pregnant, and the whole family, they died sleeping peacefully in their apartment. Russians were probably targeting the electric station. I can show it to you right now here. This way you could get a shot and see what the real target was. You see the station right behind me up there. That's the electric station that Russian drones has been targeting now and in the previous attack 1 week ago. And this is actually the building that they targeted a week ago that suffered. That's a shopping mall, a huge shopping center, a business center, sorry, it's a business center. So you could see the damage that has been done last Monday. And right here, you can behold the damage that has been done this Monday.
Yeah, Christina, I mean, this was so close to you. And as you're telling us, there have been all these different attacks. Are you questioning at all how much longer you should stay in Kyiv?
Well, Diane, the irony of it, if they're going to use nukes or chemical weapon, you're not safe anywhere in Europe. Like, me fleeing with my child, my family to Poland will not save the situation. And this is something that Europe and the world and NATO has to realize. This is not about Ukraine anymore. These guys are openly talking and preparing nuclear and chemical plants, and if that happens, no one is safe, neither Canada. So I really hope that this will be addressed. Plus, I think what today, they really crossed the Rubicon because they used the whole attack was with Iranian drones, right? So right now we have that clear split, just as in World War I, where we had, the fascist forces and countries that aligned with them, and then we had the allied forces that were trying to combat that evil, right? So right now we clearly have the division between Russia and affiliated Iran and China that is actually technically supporting those drones, okay? So, and that we have the rest of the world trying to combat that. So I really hope that we will not have to wait as long as we waited during the World War II for the world to react and act. And this evil will be stopped now. But Iran has to answer for this. We've been putting Iran on the backwards for a very long time. It should not be put away any longer.
Well, we really appreciate your time today, and I'm amazed at how composed you can be and professional when you've had such a terrifying experience this morning. So thank you so much for your time, and we hope you stay safe, you and your son and family.
Thank you. And I want to just say that this affects everyone. Like my mother today had a spine surgery, and it was rescheduled from 8 a.m. until 11 a.m. when everything had to stop. And this is just a story of one family, but there are thousands of families that suffer because of this every day. You know, my son had to go to school today. This was supposed to be his first day of school, and everything was canceled. So we're talking about influencing lives from the smallest to the greatest level, and asking for the world to act and react. And please, you can always contact me, and I'll be willing to help.
All right. Thank
We're
you,
here on the ground
Christina.
to help.
That's
Thank you,
Christina
appreciate it.
Katrakis in Kyiv.